If you're learning how to get barreled in LA, I feel for you. It took me a long time, a lot of trips, a lot of advice, a lot of different mentors, a lot of mistakes. So these are the three things that I think about anytime that the waves are pumping here at home. Number one is trying to take off behind the peak. Now we're talking about frontside barrel riding today. So what does that mean? You want to have the steepness of the wave somewhat and somewhere in front of you. You'll start to see like almost like a half a pipe developing in front of you. If that is happening, you are in the right spot. And what you're doing is you're trying to surf behind the peak into the hollow part of the wave. Number two, try and put your ear to the face of the wave. I know that sounds crazy and it might actually be impossible, but it's a good frame of reference if when you're backdooring the peak to actually try and put your ear to the wall of the wave. I used this as a tool in my early 20s. I was surfing Hawaii a lot and I wasn't making late drops and I was working with a coach and he said, hey, let's try this. Austin Ware is a great friend of mine and he said, try and put your ear to the face of the wave. But that season, I probably got the best off the wall barrel of my life. And now I've been able to use that as a tool here at home when I go on a trip to Hawaii or when I go on a trip to Nicaragua, wherever I go in the world and it's barreling. I remember take off behind the peak. And number two, put my ear to the face of the wave. Number three, take off on edge. Common mistake that I've made and a lot of people make is that you get too far on your front foot. Good rule of thumb that I learned is you can't go faster than your fins. What you're gonna do is you're gonna engage the back end of your rail line. You're on your toe side edge. You're over your fins. You're not leaning too far forward because if you lean too far forward, you're gonna disengage your fins and you're gonna catch an edge and then you're just gonna stay there. The more reps you get, the more you're going to learn the cadence of pumping in the barrel and how deep am I? Should I have been deeper? Am I too deep? So these are three great tips that I use anytime the waves are pumping at home. Wherever you're at in the world, I hope you're getting barreled this season. I hope these three tips are either reminders or a tool set to get you where you want to go. Let's keep building. Let's keep doing this thing.